once again in this mentally ill society where everyone's insecure, people have now started turning to leg lengthening procedures because they need to feel taller. First, you needed to feel a certain gender. Then, you needed certain parts of your body to go from a B cup to a double D cup. And now, this mental illness has caught on to men, and now they're trying to increase their height. This is ridiculous.
It is not insecurity. It's not people in general. It's like you just finished saying right there, men. And men are doing it not for any random personal reason that they just wanted to be taller for reaching things on a high shelf. Everybody can use a little stool. That's not what it's about. They were forced into this surgery by women because women demand that men be 6 foot or taller, and they disregard all other characteristics. They don't care what you look like. They don't care how smart you are, how funny you are, how kind you are. All they want to know is, are you 6 feet? Are you wealthy? Done deal.
I don't know what you're talking about. At what point did men start bending to the whims of women, and that we're now going to change ourselves to be attractive to them? That's not how it works. The whole last 40 years was them getting boob jobs, them getting tummy tucks, and everything to appeal to us. But you're telling me that now we're the ones that are converting and changing things for them? Listen, you can believe whatever you want, but anybody getting this leg lift garbage, call them what you want, but don't call them men. They're not men. A man gets up, looks in front of that mirror, and says, "Yeah, I'm 5'7". God damn, I'm short. That's all there is to it. Then he walks out and he goes in front of another mirror and he goes, "Damn, I'm fat today. Guess I gotta go to the gym." And then he goes to the gym. He doesn't sit around and cry about it and go to a piece of crap doctor and beg him to do something about it. And the whole thing is just stupid because they're spending all of this money for a 1 inch increase. No one cares. No one cares. You're not going to become a basketball player from it. They're still going to think you're short.
Women care. And the point in time when men started bending over for women, that was August 26th, 1920. So this has been a long time coming. And once you gave women the ability to choose and their natural state of being indecisive and terrible decision makers has come to the surface, this is the end result. They don't know how to pick a mate. They're choosing men just based on superficial things like height and bank account. And now men are having to catch up. And men don't look at themselves in the mirror and say, "Oh gosh, golly, I look fat today." And "Oh darn, I'm too short." No, that's women. Women are always insecure about themselves. They're the ones that seek out 6 foot tall validation symbols to try to make them feel better about themselves. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm like 5 pounds overweight, but there's a scone in my Starbucks. Like, what should I do? Oh my god, I'm just gonna go ahead and dip. Maybe I'll just try the tip of it first. Mmm. Oh, that scone is to die for. You know what? It's gonna go straight to my thighs, but okay, I'm just gonna do the whole scone without even biting. She's just gonna open her mouth and down the hatch it goes, and then up the hatch back, and then back down the hatch, and then finally she releases it after putting on the show, and then washes it down with the rest of her cake in a cup Starbucks so that she can gain 20 pounds instead, and still demand that she gets a 6 foot tall millionaire.
Hey, I hear everything you're saying. And you know what? Maybe it's because all of these men of today are single mother raised. And because of that, they've become women without even knowing it. And the worst part is that they're not even intelligent men anymore. Because if they were, they would know that the 6 inches that they paid 75,000 to get, the dumbasses put it in the wrong place.
Well, for sure, the issue is men. we don't have men anymore. We lost men on August 26th, 1920. And ever since then, we've been dealing with these male supplements that run around thinking that they're what is considered masculine, and women are basically just leading them around on a leash. So, yeah, this surgery is worthless. It's just catering to women who are extremely superficial and need to be controlled and led and protected and housed and just monitored by men in general. They should not be free range women walking around making their own decisions, because look what ends up happening, right? You've got men turning into women because they want control, women turning into men because they think that they have control somehow because their logic is whoop right out the window. You've got all sorts of societal issues with inflation and wars, and I mean, it's everything is falling apart. And what's the common denominator? Look around the world, right? We have women everywhere in every government around the planet, and they still can't make it work.
Jesus, we need fathers and ass whoopings back in the household.